I talked to Ruth, and she was going to play it live for us. But she can't be in the final sharing, so we're just not going to do the final single. And we have 6 scripts, which is more than we've ever done in one show. So I think we have our hands full as it is. So at this point, we're just not going to have a final single on this time. Oh, the one thing I know, the mouse, the one that's sticking around. Yeah.
And that's, I write it as like a leading line in, line out,
I had them.
that's the same line as that.
Yeah. That way I can sing in bed.
I'm going to leave the front lighting on for now.
Let me ask.
Well,
Sherri,
Yes.
what about this hat?
I like your other one better. That's cute, but it just doesn't read properly. It looks like your hair. It looks like you have black hair with a bunch of flowers.
Two angles.
Okay. It's too dark. Way too dark. Do you have enough light to see if... I think that'll be all right. Okay. All right. Oop. All right. Orrick, is your art, you want to start yours? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so what is the pre-show music? Yeah, let's just hear the pre-show music. Let me start my clock, my timer as well. Hold on 1 second. Yes.
You started the front in the dark, so that's really easy to see it.
Well, I'll worry about that. I haven't finished yet.
I just mentioned it because you said you were going to film it, so.
Okay, this is our final dress rehearsal for the impact of our radio, the impact of radio on our lives. And this is spring 2012, and these are going to be my opening remarks to the audience. Hello and welcome. Thank you all for joining us. My name is Sherri Allen, and I'm the instructor for the impact of radio on our lives. We are thrilled to have you all here today. Please take this opportunity to silence your cell phones. Today's performance lasts just over an hour. Optimistic thinking. Restrooms are located in the lobby. If you need to exit, please do so quietly through the side doors. In this class, we listen to classic programs from the golden age of radio, reflect on the impact of radio on our lives, then rehearse and perform these scripts for you, our live audience. So we're thrilled that you're here. Thank you again for coming, and we now present to you the impact of radio on our lives, this time with a suspense and crime drama theme. Take it away, Pat.
The golden age of radio lasted from the 1920s until the late 1950s, and even into the early 1960s. And every day, shortly after sunset, America would pull her chair up to a little box and spend a delightful evening as magically fiction was made to come alive. I'm Pat Knox, your MC for today's show. The George Burns and Gracie Allen Show, sponsored by Maxwell House Coffee, is one of the first comedy series to make a successful transition from radio to television. George Burns played the quintessential straight man to the giddy, scatterbrained Gracie Allen. The script we are going to perform for you is a spoof of the adventures of Sam Spade, detective. Bill Goodwin, the announcer, is played by Dwight Smart. George Burns is played by Jordan Lawson. Gracie Allen is played by Bonnie Smigel. Police Lieutenant Reagan is played by Jerry Carp. Radio detective Sam Spade is played by Morris Donaldson. Pat Sullivan plays an actor named Claude, who plays a butler named Jenkins on the Sam Spade Show. The cabbie is played by Orrick Smith, who also handles all of the music and some of the sound effects for today's show. Also doing some sound effects for today's show are Barney Smigel, Lois Daris, and Edith Richman.
And sitting in for Dwight today is Richard Gause.
Yes, it's Maxwell House Coffee Time, starring George Burns and Gracie Allen, with our special guest, our Duff, as that famous detective, Sam Spade, and yours truly, Bill Goodwin. Many people say that Gracie is responsible for George being where he is today. And that's certainly true. Gracie is also responsible for Sam Spade being where he is today. You see, George and Sam Spade are both in jail. How did it happen? Well, let's listen as George is being questioned by a police lieutenant.
All right, let's start at the top. Name,
George Burns.
occupation?
I'm married to Gracie Allen.
No. What do you do? What keeps you busy?
I'm married to Gracie Allen.
Let me put it this way. What's your source of income?
I'm married to Gracie Allen.
All right, skip it. What's your age?
Approximately 42.
How come you look older?
I'm married to Gracie Allen.
All right, Burns. Now suppose you tell me how you come you're in this jam.
I'm married to Gracie Allen.
You're in a rut. Hey, Spade, how come you're in this jam?
He's married to Gracie Allen.
You know, Burns, you and this Spade character are accused of murder. Now suppose you tell me the whole story right from the start.
Okay, Lieutenant. It all started last Sunday night. I was sitting home listening to the radio with my wife. I'm married to,
Gracie Allen, yes, that part I know. Take it from there.
well, Gracie and I were listening to The Adventures of Sam Spade. The program was just finishing.
All right, Jenkins, let's take a little ride down to headquarters.
Me, sir? I wouldn't murder Mr. Benson. I've been his butler for 20 years.
Don't play innocent, I know you pulled this caper. I got enough evidence to put you right in the hot seat.
But Mr. Spade, I didn't do it.
Save that malarkey for the warden. You were clever, Jenkins, but not clever enough. I think I'll call this the careless butler caper.
The Adventures of Sam Spade, Detective, brought to you by Wild Root Cream Oil Hair Tonic, the non-alcoholic hair tonic that contains lanolin.
Why'd you turn off the radio, Gracie?
Sam Spade got the wrong man tonight.
What?
I'm positive that butler wasn't guilty. An innocent man's gonna get the hot plate.
Hot seat. Don't worry. You'll only get it on the radio.
Well, who cares where they put it? When he sits down, it will burn. Oh, I've got to talk to Sam Spade right away.
Honey, Sam Spade is not a real detective.
I'll say he isn't. Any man who'd make an innocent butler sit on a hot plate.
Gracie, he'll get the hot seat.
He sure will, after he sits on a hot plate.
Oh, look, here's what I mean. On this program, Sam Spade is a private detective. But in real life, he's just an ordinary guy. Just like on your program, you're a nitwit. But in real life, never mind, bad example. Anyway, what you heard was only a radio program.
I know that. The real crime happened last week. Every Sunday night, Sam Spade broadcasts his most thrilling case of the week.
Sam Spade is just a character.
Oh, I'll say he's a character. Making that innocent butler sit on a hot plate.
Hot seat! Let me try once more.